Thank you. Thank you, shukran. Right. We are on page 100. Yeah. So check your homework, page 175, please. Question 1. X-intercept equals negative 3/4, and you can write negative 0.75, right? Y-intercept 2. لا, it is not on 1, it is less than 1. Estimate 0.9 تقدر تحط 0.7 0.78 صح؟ 1 لا. Question 2. طيب positive and negative, right? يلا, positive when x more than negative 0.75 and negative 3. Y negative when x less than negative 0. فيش 1 يا ابني, ما فيش 1, في negative. This is question 1. Question 2, same, x-intercept negative 15, y-intercept negative 2. Here we have two intercepts, negative 15 and negative 1.5, and 1.5. صح? Y-intercept negative 2, positive. Where positive? When x less than negative 1.5 and x more than 1.5. And negative it's between them, right? You can write x between 1.5 and negative 1.5, or you can say x more than negative 1.5 and less than. You can say this, and you can say x is between negative 1.5 and 1.5. Done? Done. Other question 2. Question 3. X-intercept 0 and 2. 0 and 2. Y-intercept 0. Positive where when x less than 0 and x more than 2. X less than 0 and x more than 2. Negative when x is between them. X more than 0, less than 2, or you can say x between 0 and 2. Question 4. X-intercept 0 and negative 2, right? And y-intercept 0. Positive when x more than 0 and x less than negative 2, right? Positive x less than negative 2 and x more than 0. Negative when x is between them. X more than negative 2 and less than 0. Done? Yes. 1 minute too long. This is the mathematics. You need to focus. Here you can say x is between, huh? This one. Or you can use this sign. X more than, less than at the same time. This is question 4. Question 5. Question 5, we have x-intercept -2 is -2, y-intercept is 4, positive when x more than -2, negative when x less than -2. Question 6, x-intercept -2 and -4, -4 and -2. Y-intercept -7. It's between 6 and 8 down, right? Yeah. -7 make it. Yeah. It's between them. It's not exact on 6. Focus. Huh. No, in the exam, I will bring something clear. Yeah, I won't make a lot of choices. بحب أريح حالي. So -7 y-intercept. Now positive and negative. In positive, in question 6, it is x between -4 and -2, right? X between -4 and -2. You can write between, you can use this. And negative when x more than -2. Right? And x less than -4. We have two and. Question 7. X-intercepts -5 and what? 3. Y-intercepts 3. Negative at x less than -5 and x more than 3. Positive when x between them. Question 8. Intercepts 1 and 3. Y-intercepts 3. Positive x between them. No, x less than, sorry. Question 8 احنا positive when x less than 1 and x more than 3. Negative when x is between them, more than 1, less than 3 at the same time. This is question 8. Question 9. Question 9. Yeah, question 9. X-intercept. Do we have X-intercept? None. ما في. صح؟ مش زيرو. ايش اللي زيرو؟ مين حكى زيرو؟ Do you have X-intercept equal 0? Is it cut at the x-axis at 0? So why you say 0? None. None. ما في. 0 it's a value. 0 it is a value. X-intercept none. Y-intercept -3 -3. طيب positive never cannot be positive. All of it under the x-axis. No part from the line over the x-axis, right? Cannot be positive. طب negative always كله negative. كله تحت ال x-axis صح؟ So these values gives always negative values. Question 10. Now, the graph shows the height of a football after being kicked. We did this idea in the examples, right? Fine. Use the graph to estimate x and y intercept. What's the x-intercept here? The x-intercept 5 بس والy-intercept 6. طيب where the function is positive and negative, the function is always positive. Between 0 and 5, the function is what? Positive. So positive between, we started from x equals 0 and ended at y x equal what? 5 صح? Between 0 and what? 5. طيب negative never حكينا امس بس تشوت الكره مش هتنزل تحفر الارض وتنزل تحت صح؟ So negative never. هلا if yes, yeah. If no, you can count the squares only. It's only counting يعني. This is question 10. Question 11. يلا. In 11, x-intercept and y-intercept come. X-intercept equals 0. Y-intercept also 0. طيب. Positive from 0. Positive to infinity. How we write it? X more than 0. From 0 to where? Infinity. X more than 0. طب negative. يا ابني, do you have any part less than or sorry below x-axis? No. So how come? Never. Right. Question 12. Find the intercepts. We have tables, right? Part A. In part A, the x-intercept is what? 5. X-intercept when y is 0. Y-intercept when x is 0. Will y-intercept 182.5. Right. Part B. Part B we will describe this. Now طلع التابل وافهم التابل عن ايش بيحكي عشان so you can describe. The table time and what? Meters. Means x-intercept is 5. Means the height should be what? 0. And if y-intercept is 182.5, the time will be what? 0. Yes. خلاص? So x-intercept means the time is 5. Okay, and the height is how much? Is what? 0. But in the y-intercept, when the height is 182 point what? 5, the time should be what? Is 0. Again, طلع التابل هتفهم انا عن ايش بحكي. Now x-intercept حكينا 5 والy-intercept 182. بس الاx represent ايش؟ التايم والy represent الهايت. right? right. طيب شو يعني x-intercept means the time is what؟ معناته الهايت شو حيكون؟ 0. طيب y-intercept is 182.5 معناته الهايت if the height 182.5 the time will be what? 0. عكس بعض ما هم. done? done. question 13. question 13. يلا ال x-intercept. This is part A, huh? X-intercept is 6. Y-intercept 1950. Right? Now, part B. Describe what the intercept mean in the context of the situation. نطلع على التابل. Time and money, right? Time. X is the time. Y is the money. Balance 0, right? So, in the x-intercept, when is it 6? The money should be what? 0. طلع 6 and what تحت? 0. So, if x-intercept equal 6 means the time is 6, the money will be what? Or the balance, they call it the balance, huh? The balance is 0. طب y-intercept 1950 means the balance, if the balance is 1950, the time will what? 0. Now in 14, 15, 16, 17, the question said solve equation, each equation by a graphing. Yesterday I told you just solve. Later on we will graph, okay? But here just solve algebraically, okay? Yeah. Question 14. Yeah, let's find it. Question 14. X is 3. Question 15. No solution. No solutions. X, question 16. Question 17. So X equal can be 4 and can be 2. 18, 19 ما طلبناهم صح؟ طيب. In 18, no solution, yes. 19, 2 and -3. But خلاص, not wanted. Now, why I didn't ask you to solve question 19, for example? This type of equations, it's a quadratic. Later on, we will solve it very specific. ماله 17. A quadratic ماشي. خلاص 2 حط 2 and 4. Don't just ignore it. Yes. Where? Which question يا ابني? From 1 to 9? Yesterday. طلع question 1. Question 1, see it? ليش ما سألتني أمس يا ابني؟ Question 1. Something like this, right? I'm talking in general. Now, from here, assume that this is -2, okay? ركز هلا. This part over the x-axis means it's positive. This part below the x-axis means the function is negative. Type. This part I'm talking here when I said when I want to find the negative and the positive areas for the function, I need to use the x-axis, not the y-axis. Okay. So the part of the positive for which x's طلع هون لا تطلعش علي ركز the part of the positive of the function for which x more than -2 ولا less than -2 so positive when x is more than خلاص طب the part of the negative covers the part of the x's which is less than so negative when x مالها فهمت for example another one معلش I will take another page for example if I have parabola this -3 this is 5 ركز where is the positive this part is the positive covers which x between them that's why we said positive when x is between -3 and 5 so here we write positive if x you can write between -3 and 5 or you can say x more than -3 and x less than what 5 these are the same خلاص طب where is negative this part negative blue negative where which cover which part of x less than mean so here is x less than -3 and also here where so where it's negative in two parts when x less than -3 and مش between and يعني this part and this part so negative when x less than -3 and x more than 5 okay لا ما في بقى طيب I will pass through them quickly 1 2 3 4 ليش هيك done يلا خلصنا طيب please guys it's long homework can you see the video and you check your answers and take your time in your home because I need to enter the lesson can we thank you so just check it's recorded just check your answers at your home please yeah now I'm on lesson 5 shapes of mean graphs we are on page 179 ready yeah now look here if I have this triangle here this line we call it line of symmetry line of symmetry what's the line of the symmetry it's the line that divides the graph into two identical parts identical زي الايدين هيك ببعض okay so if this part exactly like this part what we call this line line of symmetry. Line of symmetry. How we find it in the graph? Some graphs have line of symmetry. Some have no line of symmetry. Okay? Yeah. So let's take a look to page 179. See it? I will graph the two graphs on the board and how we find the line of symmetry. For example, this graph, the first one, something like this. Right? Now this line here, which is the y-axis already, right, is what? Line of symmetry. Why? Because the left and the right are the same, not equal. Don't say equal, they are not numbers here. I'm talking about shape. بصيرش اقول والله the window not equal to the door. شو بحكي؟ The window is not similar shape to the door. The window, for example, let's assume it's square and this is rectangle. So I don't say that this rectangle equal this rectangle. Equality بين مين؟ Numbers, values, okay? So what we say, this, for example, these two doors, this door and that door, let's assume that they are the same. What we say, the doors are identical. Are what? They are the same. نقولش the doors are equal. اتفقنا؟ Yeah. So this line of symmetry divides the graph into two مش equally parts, identically parts. Okay? طيب, how we find the line of symmetry? We'll go to the line of the symmetry and we ask ourselves, this line of symmetry, where لحظة لأنه في موضوع مهم. To find the line of symmetry, look, ركز. To find the line of symmetry, I will go to the line of the symmetry and see where this line intersects the x-axis. Where this line intersects mean هذا x-axis, right? This is the line of the symmetry. At which point? At 0. So x equals 0 is the line of the symmetry. Got it? Another example. For example, if I have this parabola here, صح? And assume this number is 5. ركز. I want the line of symmetry. I want the line of symmetry. هذا line of symmetry, right? صح? Where the line cut the x-axis. So x equal 5. يعني when I tell you what is the line of symmetry, لا تقوليش هذا يا مستر. لا. شو بتقول لي؟ The line x equal 5. Yes. سلامتك. ما عليك شر إن شاء الله. Okay. Done. أنتوا عندكم مواضيع أهم, so you can ask your friend. Done guys. Done. اطلع على الجراف اللي بعدها اللي تحتيها بشوي. We have this one. What? How do you know by looking. يعني هذا البورد قدامك. وين اللاين اللي ممكن يعمل لي اياها؟ يعني هذا looking مثلا من هنا. by looking يعني ايش يعني؟ ايش يعني كيف يعني؟ ها؟ It has no line of symmetry. The straight line has no line of symmetry. طيب يلا طلع على the second one. ركز. This is the coordinate plane. X axis مين؟ y-axis. I will graph it using the red. So something like this, right? Now, this line here, see it, is the line of symmetry, right? At which point intersects with x-axis with -1, right? So what is the line of symmetry? اتفقنا؟ اتفق. عد يا مستر، كم مربع على اليسار بعد؟ تعال اعد لك اياهم انا. اعد لك اياهم. كم مربع؟ This is 0. كم وقفنا؟ شو هذه؟ here, -1 here. ممتاز ان شاء الله. طيب. Now, let's go to example 1. In the line of symmetry, let's go to example 1. Example 1. Are you there? Yeah. Yellow. We are in example 1, page 180. طيب نطلع على example 1. The first one is straight line, right? Do we have line of symmetry here? No. Why? Because it doesn't end in both sides. How you know it's middle, right? Yeah, something won't be end. How you know it's mid? صح? So the first one, what we will write? There is no line. اكتب. There is no line. We have a space, right, in your book? Yeah. There is no line that can be drawn to make the right half of a mirror. Mirror. يعني they make the line of symmetry as you stand in front of a mirror. You understand? لما توقف قدام المراية انت مش معقول يوقف الياس يشوف حاله عمر مثلا. ما ينفعش. صح؟ So there is no line that can be drawn to make the right half a mirror image of the left half. So the function does not display any line symmetry. صح؟ ما في line of symmetry. طيب the second one. بدي ارسم second one. ماشي؟ The second one we have something like this, right? Now, they don't draw the line of symmetry. How we know the line of symmetry? By using our eyes. نطلع يعني وين اللاين اللي ممكن يعمل لي اياه بالنص. Now, where cut the x-axis? إذا the x symmetry x equal اعمل اللاين أنت اعمله وحط تحته هذا x equal what? What's the x equal 1.5? What we call it, guys? انتبه وتعلم. x equal 1.5 is the equation of this line. حكينا احنا انه any line, any curve on the coordinate plane has what? Equation for it. يعني هذا الكيرف له equation. هذا اللاين له equation. What's the equation of this line? x equal 1.5 not 1.5. تفرق والله. غلط. Which 1.5? For the y, I have another here. هاي 1.5. For the y, which one? You need to say x equal 1. انت اذا بتحط لي 1.5 هيك غلط. وباجي لك بقول لك which 1.5 x ولا y. فلازم تحدد. Got it? طيب فهمنا هذا الموضوع. This function is asymmetric in the line x equal 1.5. Let's do the check together. See the check ولا لسه تحت؟ يلا في يلا. This function is what? Parabola opens upward. The third one. صح؟ هذا line of symmetry, right? At which x cut? -2. So Omar Khalid, last warning. This function is symmetric in the line x equal -2. طيب شوف اللي بعده 4. By the way, just to let you know, this parabola for quadratic functions. Okay, quadratic power 2. The fourth one هذا اللي زي هيك جاي cubic. This one here for x power طلع هلا هذه لحالها parabola x power 2, right? وهذه مع بعض. طيب, now let's go to the fourth one. Is there a line of symmetry? No. So what we write? There is تحت does not. Copy. Check. Check يا علي. صحيح. سهل ركز يلا. Now in the check, let's read together. See the check. Now by using your eyes, it has a line of symmetry, right? في line بالنص هيك ومقسمهم الاثنين. كيف نو يا زلمه؟ يلا. Does the function possesses line symmetry? Yes. يعني does the function has a line of symmetry? Yes. Right. Describe the line of symmetry. What is the line of symmetry? X equal what? 1, 2, 3. X equal 3. فهمنا؟ No. X equal 3. Where? 1 2 يا مستر. اجي اعدل لك زي زين. اجي اعدل لك اياهم. هذا انت بتحكي عن اللاين اوف سيمتري ولا الانترسبتس؟ line of symmetry. Where is the line of symmetry? Cuts the x-axis. إذا ما أنا بسألك where the line of symmetry cuts, intersects with the x-axis. Where? At which number? Where is the line of symmetry, by the way? حط قلمك عليه. أنا شايف. حط قلمك عليه وانزل. بس وين يقطع الإكس؟ خلاص x equal -2 is the line equation of the line of symmetry. صعبة. ليش معقدين الموضوع؟ انت بدك تضل رايح جاي على اللاين يعني؟ خلاص انت عرفت. فهمت؟ تحت على التشيك. see the check. انت بحكي معك. see the check. ليه بتطلع كتاب خالد؟ you have the same book. يلا اعمل لي line of symmetry. where this line cuts the x-axis. بس. done يا عمر؟ done. ها. That's all. Thank you. Tomorrow we continue, inshallah. Go.